I got a ring light. When I tell you I've wanted a ring light for so long, I've wanted a ring light for so long. The only issue is the reflection of the ring light in my glasses. That's an issue. But I'm not putting contacts in. So I know I said I was going to be back, but you know, life happens. And life happened. And I just could not. I could not. I kind of got a little ill. Still a little ill, but I'm starting to feel a little better. And I just wanted to film a video. This setup looks a little different because in my childhood room, it is blue. Blue is my favorite color, but if I'm going to be staying at home, I need a revamp. Like, I need a little more mature. Like, this is giving me high school. This is giving me middle school. This is giving me where Sierra was 10 years ago, not about to be 25 years old. So I am going to be at home for a year or so. So I am going to be redoing my room a little bit. So I am going to take y'all along on that journey. So I'll be looking for some vlogs, like home renovation, room renovation videos. But for today, I'm doing a Pamper routine, like something really simple. It's not gonna call for a lot of things, just things you have around the house to pamper yourself. And like, I just feel like right now I need a little self-care. I'm feeling a little rough. Like, nails a mess, toes a mess, you know, just skin. My skin is getting better. Like, look, skincare routine coming soon. I do have a couple of flare-ups right there, but compared to what my skin was in 2019, this is better. This is better. But yeah, also my hair, if I take this hat off, Lord, my hair, it literally is like a carpet on my head. It's dry. It's like a carpet rug on my head. Like, it's a mess. So we're going to take care of ourselves today. We're going to do a little pamper routine, a little quarantine pamper routine. And yeah, so stay tuned. So first we're starting off with the shower. I'm just, you know, scrubbing, just washing a little bit. Then I'm going to start to shave. I feel like in quarantine I always forget to shave, and then I'm like, it's that time. So I'm going to move on to shaving my legs too, just putting some shaving cream on and, you know, shaving in an upward motion. I've really only shaved this part of my body. I don't really shave the thighs. I just don't see the point really. The hair is thin. It's just not exposed the same. So I just only shave this part. I also shave over my knee. I have to straighten that out so I don't cut myself. I started doing that. It's very helpful. And then I move on to washing my hair. So I'm just shampooing it and getting all up in there. And I also like to take a little massage tool brush thing and go through and really get to that scalp and make sure there's no dirt and everything. So after I rake that through my hair, I will rinse it out and move on to conditioning. So putting that all over my hair, making sure it's distributed evenly, and then I just finish the rest of my shower routine. So moving on to hair care. So after I get out of the shower, I like to start my deep conditioner. So I like to use a Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil. I mix that in a separate container with some argan oil and this Mael Mint Almond Oil. I also like to add a little bit of honey because it just really adds that extra to my deep conditioners. It's a humectant, so it just makes the moisture in the environment draw to your hair. So I do that and mix it all up and put it on my hair. But I want to pause before we get there and talk about the fact that my mirror is very dirty. I realized that, and yeah, I wasn't thinking in the moment that my mirror was dirty, and I'm like, it looks a hot mess. So let's just ignore that. But I'm just distributing this deep conditioner all over my hair, and then putting a shower cap on to make sure I protect it, lock in that heat, and then adding a microfiber towel on there. So moving on to skincare, I'm just using a gentle cleanser and making sure I, cleanse my face really well. I'm using a gentle cleanser because next I'm going to use a mask, and I don't like to use too harsh of products when I'm using a clarifying mask. So I cleanse my skin, and then I'm going to go in with this Kiehl's Amazonian clay mask. I was using a sample of this. I'm really hesitant about clay masks because my skin really breaks out from them, but this one it didn't. Like, it really actually cleared up some fine bumps that I had on my forehead, so I will be purchasing the full size of it, but I'm just putting it in like the problem areas, the T-zone. Since clay can be drying, I didn't put it all over my face. I guess I could have multi-masked with a more hydrating one. But yeah, I let this stay on my face for 10 minutes, and then I just dry it off and move on to my toner. I'm patting this toner in because of using clarifying. I just want to use something, be gentle, not rub the face with toner on a cotton pad. Then I add some serums and a moisturizer, and then my skin is nice and hydrated and ready to go. So now we're moving on to nails. Damn! I'm gonna start with my toenails. I know they look awful. They look so bad. But I'm just gonna take all this nail polish off, what is left of it. My toenails are literally just grown out, chipped, broken, just a mess. So I'm just, cleaning all that off, and then I'm cleaning out from underneath my toenails, as well as pushing my cuticles back a little bit and getting that skin, scraping that skin off of my toenail. So yeah, I like to do that just to clean it up a little bit. And so now I'm just wiping off all the debris from cleaning my feet. I always use it with nail polish remover because it's dehydrating, and to make your nail polish last longer, you just need to dry out that nail. And now I'm just clipping toenails, making them all even. Also need to, file them up, make sure there's no jagged edges. So I'm just doing that real quick, and then we'll move on to the base coat. So this is just a simple clear polish, just to make sure the nail polish doesn't stain or do anything to your toenails. You should always put a base coat. So just applying this real quickly, and then we'll move on to the color. I'm that girl. I wear white toes mostly. I just feel like it flows with everything, and you can put whatever on your nails, and it just doesn't clash. Like, I feel like if you put color on your toes, you gotta put the same color on your nails. I don't know, but with white it just flows. I don't know if anyone feels that way, but that's me. I'm taking this drying spray and spraying my toes really good. I totally forgot I had this, and I actually ended up messing up my toes a little bit. So that's why my nails are not done at first, and then they're done when I'm painting them, because I did my toes and then I started doing my nails, and I messed up my toes because I forgot about this drying spray and they just smudged. So I redid them, put the drying spray on there, and then finished my nails. I know they look kind of rough right now. A little sloppily done, but I like to go in with this little elf brush that's pretty dense. It says it's a concealer brush on the brush, but it's pretty tiny to be a concealer brush, but it's pretty dense, so it's really good at just picking up some of the nail polish off of my skin. So I like to clean it up a little bit, make it a little neater. And so once I'm done with cleaning up my toes, I like to take a little bit of coconut oil and just moisturize the tops of my feet. I just feel like they look really dry. So now moving on to nails. My nails also look awful, so uneven. I'm just gonna clip them to even those out. And then I'm just gonna file them, make sure they are, free of any jagged edges. Just clean them up a little bit. These are the nails I'm going to be using today. I really love the Kiss press-on nails. Definitely the acrylic ones. Like, the acrylic is a game changer. It makes it look so like I just left the salon, which is why I really like those. I guess I could do a more in-depth video on how I do press-on nails. I've been using press-on nails. I mean, everyone, back in the day when they're in middle school uses press-on nails and thinks they're cool. But I would say like the past year or two, I've been using press-on nails because I wanted to cut back. I was spending so much money getting gel and SNS and all that in the salon, so I wanted to cut back and use press-on nails. And I got a little obsessed with going to the salon because I used to work in food where you couldn't do your nails at all. And once I was able to do my nails, I was getting my nails done all the time, and it adds up. So this is definitely a cheaper alternative, and it still looks good. I measured out my nails. I filed the tops because when they're roughed up on the top, it just lasts a lot longer. The glue just sticks better, so I do that, and then I just hold the nail. After I put glue on my real nail and on the back of the fake nail, I press it for like 10 to 15 seconds. Just hold it down, and that's how I get them to stay. So I just take off those tabs and file them up. And this is the finished product. I didn't know what color I wanted to paint them. I was thinking that nude, black, white, or red, but I honestly really liked them bare. Like, if my glue looked a little better and didn't look bubbly on some of the nails underneath, I would have just left them like that, just plain, just straight acrylic color, because I really liked that kind of clear nudish. But I decided to do white, and I just painted those real quickly. I clean them up a little bit, just like my toes, because some polish gets on the edge and stuff like that. So I'm just cleaning them up, and then I finish them with the drying spray. And that's the final look. I also like to put some coconut oil when I'm done all over my hands. My hands are so dry during this pandemic because I'm washing my hands constantly. So now we're moving on to hair removal. I don't know, people are really into shaving their face right now. I don't really shave my whole face, but I do shave like above my lip because it does have like slight fur and fur? No. Like fuzz? I don't know, thin hair, and I don't like the way that looks peeking out of my foundation. So I take that off with this electric like little razor, and then I need to move on to my eyebrows. My eyebrows are so boxy, they don't really have an arch. So I have to take a little, I don't know, just to make sure I get it right for me, I take a white eyeliner and kind of outline where I need to clean it up to give my eyebrow more of a shape. It's not necessarily an arch, but it's just cleaning them up, and I don't want to take off too much because I have thin, boxy, small eyebrows. So I like to make a little outline for myself with white eyeliner. So I'm not really good with the tweezing thing, so I like to use these little
razors and just razor it off. And also I kind of go above my eyebrow too. And then I take the tweezers and try to give myself a little more of a shape, a little more of an arch. But I'm not a tweezer person. It really makes my eyes water. It's just not my thing. But yeah, this is the final eyebrow with more shape than it had. And then yeah, this is my quick and easy quarantine pamper routine. I hope you all enjoyed.